Hey Trail Riders, welcome back to the Daily Ride. I hope you guys are doing well. Today we're going to be talking about dummy ammunition. Our passage comes to us today from Matthew 16:25, which says, "For whoever desires to save his own life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for my sake shall find it." Our thought for today is that your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. Connecting passages for today is Leviticus 10:1 and 2, 1 Kings 18:24, Psalm 119:105, Isaiah 55:8 and 9, and Matthew 16:23. Scriptures that get us through the Bible in a year is 2 Kings 3, 2 Thessalonians 3, Daniel 7, Psalm 114 and 115. Fire is the ensign of the gospel, the sign of the Son of Man. When we see fire, that is evidence that Jesus and nobody else is at work. It is an identifying hallmark of his activity, the true outburst of Christian faith. Elijah made the same point. The God who answers by fire, he is God. That does your spiritual thermometer read? What does your spiritual thermometer read? Does it even register? There are theologies and teachings as fireproof as asbestos, religious books that provide heat only if put into a bonfire. Such faith-chilling items have nothing to do with the Christ of the Pentecost. Whatever he touches catches fire. Church efforts to whip up enthusiasm are spiritually as pitiful as rubbing two sticks together. Only the fire of God was allowed on the altar of Moses, not fire produced by human means. Nadab and Abihu made fire themselves and lit their incense with it. It was labeled profane fire. Then divine fire gushed from the tabernacle, swallowing up the false fire and bringing death to the rebel priests. Today we have profane fire being offered, strange gospels that are not a gospel at all, but theologies of unbelief, and the thoughts of men and their philosophies, criticisms, and theories. They bear no trace of the glory heat from heaven. Nothing in them produces any combustion except controversy. What lies behind all of this is what Jesus said, "Get behind me, Satan. You are an offense to me, for you are not mindful of the things of God, but of the things of men." There are the thoughts of God and those of man. Satan thinks as men think. The fact is that Satan simply cannot grasp God's outlook. That is strange when you remember that he was originally Lucifer, a throned angel who was the worship leader of heaven at God's throne. Jesus bruised the serpent's head, and I think he inflicted some kind of brain damage upon the devil. Once Satan was full of wisdom, but today the prince of the power of the air is baffled by what God is doing, and especially by what the Lord has done at the cross. This type of confusion is brought on by sin. You have been enlightened by the entrance of the pure word of God. Our quiet time thought comes to us today from John 16:33, which says, "In the world you shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world." James Miller went on to say this about this passage: "Tribulation is God's threshing, not to destroy us, but to get what is good, heavenly and spiritual, in us, separated from what is wrong, earthly and fleshly. Nothing less that blows of pain will do. The evil clings, so to the good, the golden wheat is goodness in us, is so wrapped up in the strong chaff of the old life that only the heavy flail of suffering can produce the separation. God bless you guys. I hope you'll continually follow me here on the Daily Ride, and I'll see you on the next trail ride.